Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Now my dog was just stinky today and I decided I would whip up a batch of some moisturizing oatmeal tea tree oil soap. And this is an avocado cucumber soap base and it smells fantastic and it's wonderful for your dog's skin and coat. And I'm going to show you how to make it today and how to package up these beautiful soaps in supplies from our sponsor, Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com. I'll show you where you can get the bags and the tags and the twine, and I'll tell you about the other supplies you're going to need for today's project. But first, let's go to the table and get that soap made. Here are the supplies you're going to need. We have some avocado cucumber soap base. It's a glycerin-based soap that has avocado oils and olive oil, and it's very moisturizing and nice. And I have melted about a ½ pound in my microwave. You can look at the package. It will tell you exactly how to do that. Now I'm adding almost an equal amount of oatmeal, just plain oatmeal right from the grocery store. Stir that in. You want to just really fill it up with the oatmeal, and that will make the soap really scrubbable and also extra moisturizing. So if your pet has dry skin, it's really going to help. You can also use that on yourself, so it's great for your dog or yourself. I am adding about a teaspoon of tea tree oil here, right from the pharmacy, and it has the properties of healing any scratches or cuts. It's also like a mosquito repellent, bug repellent, so it has a lot of really great properties for your dog. And just to kind of soften that fragrance, I'm adding a little bit of lavender oil, just a couple drops, and that's just gonna kind of cut down on the spicy harshness of the tea tree oil. So that's just more for the people's I would say preference than the dogs, but just mix that up really good, scrape down the sides, and make sure you cap up those oils so you don't spill them because they can be a little expensive. Here I've just washed a silicone baking mold and I'm going to spoon in the soap concoction here. It's kind of chunky so you can't pour it. You got to spoon it in there. And you want to just continue filling the tray until you've used up all of your soap base. After your soap is firmed up, flip over your mold and gently just flex the back to pop the soap out. This won't take too long to cool and set up because the soap is so small, but you can always pop it in the freezer if you want to speed it along. It would take about an hour, I'd say. I think I made the soap about an hour ago. And there, we've got these cute little tree-shaped soaps. And then just wash this just like you would any other cookware, and it's fine to use with a food again. Alright, so then to keep these preserved, what you want to do is wrap them in some cling wrap, and I just cut it a little smaller than what I can tear it off because otherwise it's kind of wasteful. And you want to wrap it so that the pretty side that was facing on the inside of the mold is against the clear flat piece of plastic wrap, and then just pull it around to the back, and then you can just kind of, it'll stick to itself back there. So you want to do that for each one of these pieces, and I pre-cut a bunch of these just to make my life a little easier here. You don't need very much. You can also just kind of press back any little bits of soap that maybe hung over the edge. You can either trim it off or just press it back. It's a really soft soap, so it is totally easy to do that. And you want to wrap these up, otherwise the soaps will dry out, so that's why you do that. They're very pretty to look at too. I want to keep the packaging really organic looking, simple, and reusable. I'm using some drawstring muslin bags from Paper Mart and also some of these unstrung merchandise tags. And what I've done here on the glossy side is taken a permanent marker and written what the package is going to contain. I want to make sure that people aren't confused and think these are dog treats. They're dog soap. So that's why I wrote Pretty Pooch Dog Soap with tea tree and lavender oil. I just want to make sure there's no confusion there because I don't want anybody's dog to get sick because they were fed soap. And here is the package all done up, and I'll show you how easy it is to do that. So first what we're going to do is stamp with acrylic paint. I have a clear stamp of a paw print here. I know you can get them foam stamps. You could even carve a stamp out of an eraser or stencil on paw prints if you want to, or you can leave the bag plain. It's up to you. They're awfully pretty any way you look at it. And I'm starting at the top and kind of stamping backwards because that way I know I can avoid the drawstring, and I can also avoid, since I mounted the stamp close to the edge there, I can also avoid getting my paint getting into my own paint as I'm stamping. I'm using a foam brush, and what I'm doing is I'm tapping off the excess acrylic paint before I put it onto the stamp. It's very important that after you stamp with acrylic paint, you wash your stamps really well. That way you don't have any paint drying in there and potentially ruining your stamps. I like to use an old toothbrush, a little bit of dish soap to clean up my acrylic stamps after I've used acrylic paint. And you can do that on both sides or just one. It's completely up to you. Just set it aside to dry. And for the tag, I'm going to keep it very simple after writing what the package contains, because that's really important. I am just going to stamp on one of these cute Inkadoo stamps. I'm sure you probably, if you have pets, you have some pet-themed stamps. These are just a couple that I have in my stash, and I chose this one that says love with a paw print in the middle because I think it's very simple and graphic and will look really cute with this project. And I'm inking it up with some waterproof archival ink and stamping it on the matte side. I find that the stamping works so much better on the matte side of these unstrung merchandise tags. Alright, and there we go. I'm going to cut off some baker's twine, and I chose brown because I'm trying to keep this organic theme and look. I'll trim that off just enough to tie a bow, because I'm going to show you how I'm going to put this on here. I've got this bag already done, and you know, you can decide how many of these soaps you want to put in there. I did test this out on my dog, and I found, and I have a big golden retriever, and you could get at least 2 shampoos from 1 bar of soap. If you want a soap that's going to lather more, you can use less oatmeal. If you want more of an exfoliating soap and moisturizing soap, you can use more oatmeal. I know when my dog was a puppy, she had really dry skin, and I used to give her oatmeal baths, and that really helped a lot. And the tea tree oil is really nice because it is antiseptic, so if your dog gets bug bites or has been scratching and itching himself or herself, that will heal any open skin that they might have. And we switched our dog over to the flea and tick prevention pill rather than the topical stuff, so I was just worried about you know, mosquitoes getting her and stuff, since she doesn't have that topical medicine on anymore. She takes a pill. So I figured that will just kind of keep her from getting all bit up when she's outside playing. And there you have it. A very sweet gift. You can make these for craft fairs to sell. You can give them to your friends with pets or make some for your very own special Poochie dog. Now I want to thank our sponsor, Paper Mart. If you want to find these wonderful products I used today, check out the links below or type www.papermart.com, where we make you look even better. Hey, you want more soap making projects, maybe some candle making projects and craft fair ideas? Make sure you check out our other videos. We have so many, and they're sure to inspire and get you creating. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting. Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Now my dog was just stinky today, and I decided I would whip up a batch of some Moisturizing Oatmeal Tea Tree Oil soap. And this is an avocado cucumber soap base, and it smells fantastic, and it's wonderful for your dog's skin and coat. And I'm going to show you how to make it today and how to package up these beautiful soaps in supplies from our sponsor, Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com. I'll show you where you can get the bags and the tags and the twine, and I'll tell you about the other supplies you're going to need for today's project. But first, let's go to the table and get that soap made. Here are the supplies you're going to need. We have some avocado cucumber soap base. It's a glycerin-based soap that has avocado oils and olive oil, and it's very moist.